Hello folks, so welcome to a Wise Game video. Well, here we change again. Here's another updated video for PvP gear and vendors for Season 6 for Wrath of the Lich King Classic, which is involved in the same patch that introduced the new raid called Ulduar. So mainly in today's video, we're going to be covering the main PvP vendors, like the vendors in our capital cities, and also in the sewers beneath Dollarin. And then we'll be touching on a few others. So let's get started. Okay, let me first start by saying I'm not going to make a very long video out of this, because I've been making videos right along when it comes to the PvP vendors in this game. So I will link in the description panel my recent video to bring you up to par of what's happening now in Season 6. Now Season 6 is not anything new. This has been out for a while. I just haven't had the time lately to make an updated video, so today I am. So I'm basically just going to be going over the big changes now that we see going on in Season 6. So again, if you're somebody who's new to playing Wrath Classic at this time and doing PvP, watch my other video to make this video make more sense. So anyways, let's jump right into our main capital cities, which is Orgrimmar for the Horde and Stormwind for the Alliance. Because our PvP vendors here has changed quite a bit coming from Season 5. And the biggest change is adding the vendor for what we call the Furious gear. That's right, for Season 6, Furious gear will be the highest gear you could get for PvP in Wrath of the Lich King Classic. Now to give you an idea how powerful this gear is, it jumps up from, say, the Hateful gear, which is item level 200. The Furious gear is item level 232. That's a huge increase. So getting a full set of Furious gear for Season 6 would make you a very powerful foe. And again, to purchase the pieces in your capital cities, these are going to be mainly your off pieces, is only going to require honor points. Okay, so right now during Season 6, just to sum it up for the capital cities, we have the Hateful Gladiator vendor, we have the Deadly Gladiator vendor, and now we have the Furious Gladiator vendor. And again, these are all off pieces. Okay, now let's head down to the Dollarin sewers, and this is where the main vendors are for PvP for Wrath of the Lich King. So these guys will have your main pieces also, helmets, chest, and weapons, plus much more. Now the biggest change going from Season 5 into Season 6 when it comes to these guys is that a lot of these guys you needed both arena points and honor points. So like the Deadly vendor right here, he has gear now for just arena points. But I know arena points is the difficult thing to get in the game because you need to do arenas. You do get 25 points from certain BGs, or objectives, I should say, for these battlegrounds, but that could take forever. So I hate to say, if you're only getting honor points in Wrath of the Lich King, you're out of luck when it comes to most of these vendors down here. But now the Hateful vendor, the guy that's standing in the middle, he does sell his gear for honor points still. But again, this is lower gear now in Season 6. And there is no place at all to get weapons, specific PvP weapons, in Wrath of the Lich King without arena points. And then standing to the right of the Hateful vendor is the Furious vendor now for Season 6. And he's going to have some weapons, and he's also going to have your main pieces of gear like helmets, chests, pants, so on and so forth. With the whopping item level of 238, and the currency needed for this again is arena points. And some weapons will require an arena rating. And then behind or in front of these guys is the weapon vendor. This is the top weapon vendor in the game, and right now he's carrying the Furious weapons, which are the strongest PvP weapons in the game. but these are very difficult to get unless if you're doing arenas and you also have the ratings. Getting these weapons right here will make you a very powerful opponent in the game. Okay, now next up, we're going to take a look at the emblem vendors. Now, what did they add for PvP gear when it comes to getting gear in the game for PvP, which are emblems? Well, we did have the hateful gear here, and we also even had the savage gear here. But the newest addition now in Season 6 is that they have a vendor now that has the deadly gladiator gear, which is again still really good gear at item level 213. And he's also going to carry your main pieces here. So you could get your main pieces of this gear right here, your helmets, your pants, your chest, so on and so forth, with the new emblem called Conquest. Emblem of Conquest is achieved by doing Ulduar raids. Okay, now next is the PvP zone called Wintergrasp. Now, I did check this out just about a couple of days ago, and I didn't really see any changes when it came to the vendor that sits on the Big Mammoth in Wintergrasp. However, what they did add now to the game when it comes to Wintergrasp is Volts of Occupant. Instead of just having one boss now, in Season 6 they added the second boss. And this is another great way, once your faction owns Wintergrasp, and you do VOA raid, to get yourself either a nice piece of PvP gear or PvE raid gear. And the new boss added to VOA is Imlan the Storm Watcher. And there we have it, folks. That's the changes going from Season 5 into Season 6 when it comes to Wrath of the Lich King Classic PvP gear and vendors. Again, if you want to watch the whole entirety and tie all the different seasons together, make sure to watch my past PvP vendor videos, which will go into more details about the other pieces of gear. Now, if I missed anything or if I screwed up anything, please leave a comment down below. After all, we are building a PvP community here on Wise Gamer, and I also do sometimes make mistakes. So anyways, folks, I hope that you found this helpful. Remember to sub up for more awesome videos coming your way. Ring that bell notification down below so you know each time I come out with a new video. And after all, this all helps in supporting the channel. So until the next time, you guys have yourself a fantastic day. Take care.